Miss M E Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. Your failures in life come from not realizing your nearness to success when you give up. A Yoruba proverb. In setting goals, we sometimes box ourselves into time limits. Limits are fine when we have everything we need within our control. No matter who we are and what we want, we must always surrender the element of time to the divine timekeeper. When we are not conscious of this element, we may throw our hands up in despair and walk away a moment before the breakthrough. Our ideas and goals are the children of our minds. We nurture them with our thoughts and actions. Like a fetus in the womb, they develop in just the right way, at the right time. Eventually, labor will start. It's painful and sometimes long, but eventually a child comes into life. Time is on my side. Woo! Okay, what do I get for that? Thank you very much. Again, I read that from, I love this book. It's Iyanla Vanzant, and I'll put it in the description box. Acts of Faith, Daily Meditation for People of Color. And it's a book of meditations, which it gives you like every day of the year, and you just turn to that day and you read that meditation. And every time I read this book, and on the date or whatever it is, it always speaks to me. And this one actually really did speak to me. This is just like what I'm going through right now. It's like having time on my side. Like I need time on my side. And knowing that if I just put in the effort and do what I need to do, time will be there for me to get the things done that I need to get done. Okay, hey y'all. Welcome to episode 22 of the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. I want to thank you again and always for tuning into my podcast. I want to say hey y'all to the cities that tuned into the podcast last week. Los Angeles, Long Beach, Las Vegas, Santa Ana, Southgate, Compton, Montclair, Orange, North Las Vegas, Ching Ching, both the Las Vegas, okay? Inglewood, and wherever other is. Thank you for listening. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and family about the podcast. Share me. I have enough for me to go around. So please share me. You can find the podcast on wherever you're listening to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. My numbers are increasing. I really do appreciate. I know you guys are out there sharing me. I get comments. I get feedback. I really do appreciate all the love that I receive from you guys. So thank you so very much. Keep it up. Like I said, by the end of the year, I would like to be at 1,000 listeners. So continue sharing, continue listening, and I appreciate it. Well, y'all, I have a situation. I don't even have no cheer. Let me see. I don't know what my cheer is. Okay, I take that chair. I like that chair. I'm still working with my sound effects. Anyway, I want to introduce y'all to my friend, Miss Mary. Miss Mary is someone that, okay, look, for the past couple of episodes, I have been thinking about, like, I needed something more. I needed to add something more to my podcast. I've been giving you guys all that I have, but just being here as an individual person, I feel like it's just one-dimensional. When I have conversations. I'm not having a conversation. I'm just telling y'all what it is. And it's just like, okay, hope you get it. And then I get you guys' comments, and that's like after the fact, which is great. Please continue giving me comments, but sometimes I want to have like that dialogue with somebody, and I don't have that. There's a mirror actually in here, and sometimes I look at myself. I'm trying to have a conversation with myself, but if I do that on air, then y'all really know that I'm crazy, and y'all know I'm crazy, but not that crazy. Not to do it on air, but anyway, so I wanted somebody that I felt that I can have a conversation with. And Mary, my friend, we have conversations every day because we work together. And they're like awesome discussions, conversations. She's a really good conversationist. Like she's worldly. She knows like news like more than me. Like I don't listen to the news. I don't watch CNN. I don't do all of that. But she can go like more in depth and then bring out the conversation. So I want to introduce Mary as my co-host. Yay! Okay, we're about to get some cheers. Hold on. Oh, I wasn't even on. Okay. Hi, Miss Mary.
Hi, Miss Margot. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy that you're here.
And I'm happy to be here.
Yay! So we are here, and so this is a trial to see if I know that I want Miss Mary to be my co-host, but I want to make sure Miss Mary wants to be my co-host. I think she will. I'm just telling you guys. She is going to bring another dimension to the podcast if she will have like me and us and y'all too. So, we just put the pressure on her to be here another week. And after that, she's shaking her head and she's like, okay now. She's here. So I have a co-host. And so we will, you know what? We're going to jump right into it. So we can hear some of Miss Mary's situations too. We got the weekend review going on. Okay, so what happened was last Friday, we had the Hey Y'all comedy show went up last Friday at the Long Beach Federal Underground. And let me just tell you this. Promoting shows is like super crazy. Like my hat goes off to anybody who promotes any kind of show, a comedy show, a play, movie, whatever it is. If you produce anything, it is very stressful, especially dealing with other people.
Lots of work.
A lot of work. We pulled it off last week because we had a double hitter, like I told y'all last week. We had one on September 28th, turn around and had it again on that following Friday, October 4th. So, we pulled it off. My partner, he a hustler. Like, he always makes sure everything is always right.
Hardest working man in Long Beach.
In Long Beach. Y'all hear that? Hardest working man in Long Beach. This dude is no joke. Because that Monday before the show, we had 3 tickets sold.
Wow.
For the show. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, what are we going to do? So then it got to like Wednesday, we had 6 tickets sold. Wow. You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I prayed.
Good. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
You do it. The term "let go" and "let God" is a real phrase and it's a real thing.
Full effect.
Yes, and that's what I did. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna stress. I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna do what we gotta do. I'm gonna let go and I'm gonna let God. Mm-hmm. And so God brought us a full packed house.
Look at there.
On Friday, a full house. So the show was awesome. My comics, I had, I want to thank Valerie Vibard, Daryl K-Mac, Julian Vasquez, Scott Kavanaugh, and my headliner, Andre Lavelle. They came, they put my stage on fire. The audience was awesome. Really good crowd. I know I said something about my last crowd. It just seemed like they were just smiling the whole time. They were just smiling. They were happy. You know, I'm not going to say if no crowd is a bad crowd. Maybe it's bad comics. I don't know. But they were just more smiling. These were more vocal. This crowd was way more vocal.
I'm sorry, I missed that one.
Yeah, see, Mary comes to all of my shows. She was out of town,
I do.
visiting her family, settling people where they need to be. And now she's back.
Yes, I'm back.
Oh boy, but it was a good show. We had a blast. We had a really awesome show. You know what? I ate those shrimp that you
Did you like them?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Those are some big, humongous shrimp.
Spicy?
It was spicy.
Ooh.
It was good. That's my new meal.
Very
Like
spicy.
I said it right when, because I can't eat when I have to perform.
Okay.
Like I can't eat. I don't drink. I just have to go do my thing, and then afterwards I'll eat.
Okay.
But what I do now is once the headliner get ready to go on,
Okay.
My man, a juror, will order that meal, and then by the time the headliner come on, because he do 25 minutes,
Okay.
my food is there.
Oh my.
That's the last person, so I can eat.
So did you really enjoy it? Oh my god. Ooh.
I was like, okay, make sure you order, because my headliner about to go on. Now I can just sit here and eat and laugh and enjoy it, because I'm just about to go up and be like, thank you guys for coming out. God bless you, good night. You know, it's the end.
I told you would enjoy that. It was just a little too spicy for me, but it was a good meal. Very good. Very good.
Yep. And I was like, Mary said she had the shrimp, and then he got it the last time. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's my meal. That is my meal.
I am glad you enjoyed that.
Yes, for sure. So, if y'all ever go to the Long Beach, which y'all should come out to the show, the next show is October 25th. Our headliner is the Edwanda White. I'll get into more details later, but try that shrimp out. I went to the movies. I went to go see The Joker. The Joker was really good. I loved it.
It wasn't scary. Was it scary?
It wasn't scary.
Okay.
I know you don't like scary movies.
I don't like scary movies.
It's not scary. It's suspenseful. I mean, he wears the Joker face.
The makeup and everything.
Yes, but it's just, he's a comedian. So he starts, I'm not going to spoil the movie for nobody.
Okay.
But I think because I am a comedian, I kind of related. Well, I won't, because if anybody's seen the movie, like, you related to that? No, this dude was like to the extreme. He was,
okay.
He had some kind of situation issues that was going on.
Okay.
And I'm not a, what do you call it? Like comic strip fan or whatever. Like the Joker, Batman or whatever. But it introduced how the Joker became the Joker.
Oh, okay.
So I like that. And I hope they do it to like all the other like, not comedy, comic.
Okay.
People.
Okay.
So you can learn who they are if you didn't follow it like all your life. You didn't look at comic books and stuff like that.
Okay.
It was a really...
So it had a nice storyline.
A very nice storyline.
It gave you some history.
It did.
Okay.
It did.
Okay.
Although, I did fall asleep.
Here it comes now. Okay, what happened? At what part?
It was like the middle.
Okay.
So this is me. And it didn't have nothing to do with the movie. The movie was awesome from what I've seen. It was awesome. But this is me. I will fall asleep in a movie because I go over here in Long Beach to Cinemark.
Okay.
They got the plush seats where I can kick back. And we was tired. It was the day after the show. We was tired. And I watched the beginning to see what was happening. Mm-hmm. My partner dozed off. I was like, I knew he was going to go to sleep. He always go to sleep.
Okay.
And it got to the middle where it's just like, a lot of talking. Okay, whatever. I just fell asleep. When I woke up, it was like kind of towards the end where all the action was happening. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay, let me ask the question. Were the seats upholstered seats or were they leather seats?
They were leather seats.
Okay, that's good. Because the upholstered seats will gross me out.
Oh, like the material?
Oh, people sitting there, the spills, bed bugs, everything.
I didn't even think about that.
I would be so afraid to sit in an upholstered seat at a movie theater.
Oh my God.
Because of all the strangers that come through there. They don't clean those seats.
And it absorbs everything. Now I'm going to be looking at my seats. If I go into a movie theater and it's an upholstered seat, I'll be like, nope.
Bring your plastic with you.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Who was the model that went and cleaned the plane when she sat down?
Oh, who did that?
Naomi Campbell. We need to have a Naomi Campbell kit.
Yes, just a whole little plastic, spray, everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Wherever we go, we need to do that.
I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah. Now I'm going to be looking around like, okay. Leather seats? Okay.
Upholstery seats phobia.
Yes.
Can't do it.
Do it.
Can't do it.
I didn't think of. Okay, well, see, now I would definitely not be sleeping in there. I would be up.
Yes.
No, but it was a good movie. It was the big comfy leather seats. I had my popcorn. Oh, we ate earlier, so I only had popcorn. I don't know. I can't even think that far back.
Okay.
I only ate the popcorn because we have went and ate early. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, it's coming back.
Okay.
So we went over here to the Hyatt on Saturday.
Oh.
To the Damon Johns. He had a free seminar.
Okay.
And the guy he wasn't there, but he had his team there. They talked about real estate and business. We were really there for business.
Okay. Now, was this the FUBU guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Damon John from FUBU and Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Yes.
Yeah, the black guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he had his people there, and it was a really great seminar. But you had to purchase, whatever courses they were teaching with real estate and whatever courses they were teaching in business.
Now, so the business was getting you into entrepreneurship or something?
Yes.
Okay.
And the business is what when they go on Shark Tank, what they do after with the winner. So if he picked that person, this is the training that this person goes through.
Wow.
When it goes, it's like a 3-day training.
Okay.
It was $1,997.
Okay, would you have to travel for that training, or was
It was
training
here.
local?
It was local.
Okay.
It was at the where is that Holiday Inn? The one that I had took Jermaine to for his birthday.
Oh, that was on Willow and Lakewood Boulevard.
Yep, that's where the training is going to be. Yes, but because I've been burnt so many times,
you just have to slow your roll.
I have to slow and do your research and do my research because we quit. We quit. We be like, oh, okay, that sounds cool, but I know that we needed to slow it down, do some research. It'll come back around.
Oh yes,
because it was really good information. It was definitely the real estate. The guy that talked about the real estate, he was really good, very informative.
Okay.
And the guy that talked about business, it was Damon John's partner.
Okay.
And he was been friends with him since he's, I think, junior high school or high school.
Oh wow.
And he was very informative. So it was good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, now do you have to have a business to take this course, or
no? You don't have to. If you were thinking about having a business, you can do it. And they'll help you formulate what you need to formulate to build whatever it is that you were thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's services, products. He just said if you have a service business, product business, or nothing. You just want to figure something out.
Right.
Because they had a lot of, he had a slide that had work from home. And it's kind of like working with Amazon and shipping stuff and doing, they have some other little things in there.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Always looking for some residual income.
And you know what? Don't feel bad about not taking advantage of it right now, because if it was really meant for you, it's going to come back around.
Yes.
And say, here I am. I'm back here again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, remember me?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go for it.
Yes.
And then you're going to get what you came to get out of it.
Yes.
So just do your research right now. Find out about his company.
Mm-hmm.
And then next time they come around, or if they're in Los Angeles or anywhere close, San Diego or Vegas or something, let's just take a trip.
Hopefully Vegas.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. And then it's your time.
Yes.
It's your time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Stop jumping on things. We so quick to jump, and that's what they play on. They play on you jumping on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's today only. Everything is today only. Okay, well, no.
And that's marketing.
Yeah, there you go.
That's marketing.
Yeah. They try to get you, whatever feelings you have right now, they want you to do it right now.
Absolutely.
So how's that? I'm gonna go see Gemini Man with Will Smith.
I haven't.
You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my! That's where he plays You're not a movie person.
I'm not a Will Smith fan.
I like Will. I don't like. Okay. I like his acting. I do like his acting.
I can't even remember the last thing I seen him in. I think it was it Independence Day?
Oh, that's that's a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a long time
In
ago.
Pursuit of Happiness?
In Pursuit of Happiness.
That was it.
Okay.
That was it. I didn't like him and the Martin Lawrence thing and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, Bad Boys.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like those type of movies. But I know the only two things I saw Will Smith in.
And it's funny that you said those two movies, Bad Boy and Independence Day. So
No. Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness. Oh, you see, no, you don't like Bad Boys.
Right.
Pursuit of Happiness and Independence Day.
Yes.
So the Gemini Man. The premise of the movie is that the older Will Smith, the guy he is now, was like a fighter or whatever. Don't quote me, people, and be like, that ain't even what it's about. But this is what I see.
This is your interpretation.
This is my interpretation of what it is. Thank you. So he's fighting, like, whatever it is, the Gemini Man created a younger version of Will Smith. So he created him to kill the older Will Smith.
Gemini, is that playing on the two?
Yes, I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Mary is in with the zodiac signs. I love that. I didn't even think about that. The twins.
The twins. Yeah.
Oh, duh. Okay, so they used the CGI images from him being younger on Independence Day and on Bad Boys. They used his facial to create the younger Will.
Oh, really?
That's the only reason why I really, really want to see this, is because that right there, just like, what? Because I was wondering how they made him look young. Okay, of course they would. I was like, well, they shaved his mustache and beard, of course, but then I make him look younger. Yeah, they could, but they needed the exact, because it's a twin. And whatever they did,
absolutely,
it's the younger version of Will Smith. And I was like, how did they do that? And I seen it on something. They used CGI and they combined those two movies and did something, whatever they do, and created the younger version of him.
So it's a dark movie then?
Yeah. She said no.
No, thank you.
I want to see it. So I'm going to go this way. It comes out on the 11th. Tomorrow. It comes out on the 11th. So
now, there's another movie that's coming out. I'm not sure when it's coming out. The Harriet Tubman story.
Yes. Yes. Now, I'm definitely going to go see that.
I will be there.
Yes.
I will be there. Opening night.
Yes. I definitely want to see that. They played the premiere on, I watched the BET Hip Hop Awards the other night, and they played the premiere on there, and I was like,
did it look good?
It looks so good. Like, so good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, okay, I'm going to go see that. They played the little premiere. Yeah, it was really good.
I read a little bit about it, and I'm like, I am going to see that.
Yes.
I am going to see that and tell everyone, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. We have to get in there.
Yes.
That first night, we have to get there.
You got to support, just like y'all support Black Panther.
Because it's not the story that we got in school.
Oh, no.
This is the story.
Yes.
Okay, this is our history.
Yes.
It's not what they watered down for us in school.
Yes.
This is the real story.
Yes.
And we need to know our history. So let's go.
Yes. We're like the only race that really don't know our history. Unless you go beyond what they teach you in school.
Right. And we don't care to go back and research and learn it. And that's so sad because we got a really rich history.
Yes, we do.
A really rich history. And it's really sad because we have such a strong culture that everybody wants a piece of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like you and I talk all the time, it's like they want our rhythm but can't take our blues. We say that to each other all the time.
Yes.
And it's like they want pieces of our culture, okay? They have the culture. When we do it, it's not acceptable. But when they do it, it becomes acceptable for them.
Yes.
Like with the braids.
I was just about to say that. Just about to say that.
Yes. The lips.
Yes.
The butt.
Yes.
All that was ugly and was looked down upon. Okay.
That's horrible.
And now it's the thing that everybody wants to have.
Yes.
You know, and it's really sad because we don't take a hold of our culture and say that this is ours.
This is ours.
We look at them and say, oh, you guys look good. This is great. This is okay. And they feel okay snatching our history and snatching our culture and everything and could care less about us as a people.
Yep. And that's been happening since the beginning.
That's awful. I that just really, it irritates me to no end. You know, and the way we are so accepting of it.
Yep.
You know, when other cultures will come and say, you can't wear that. That means something to my culture.
Yep.
You can't wear that.
Yep. You stole that. You
stole
can't do
that.
it. You can't do it. That's us.
Misappropriation of culture. You can't do that.
Right.
But we always, it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
You're all right. You cool.
Yep. We give them that validation. It's good.
It's good.
It's all
fine.
good. Yeah.
And we need to stop that.
Yeah.
And when we stop that, that's when we will get our respect. But they don't respect us and they don't care. And that's all they continue to do is just to snatch our culture right from underneath us.
We need to be more aware.
We need to be more aware and appreciate our culture because we create everything as a people. We create everything. If it wasn't for our culture, there would be no Elvis Presley.
Right. Because he snatched it.
There would be no Elvis Presley, and he wouldn't be able to move the way he moves or play that guitar he played. Isn't that something?
Yep. And they allowed him to do it. Every time I think about this, is funny. Every time I think about like Elvis Presley and, you know, like the blues, the way we, you know, how you say, gyrated and all this other
The way that music moved us.
Moved us.
Right.
I always think back to like the 5 Heartbeats. When it's like, I love that's like I would watch it all day, every day if it came on.
Absolutely.
When it had the 5 Horsemen, it was like the one guys. They were accepted. They accepted the 5 Horsemen, but they wouldn't accept the 5 Heartbeats. They had to go in through the back door. They didn't want them here. They had to go through so much.
Didn't even want them on an album cover.
Nope, couldn't even be on the cover. Y'all sound rich, couldn't be on the cover. Can't be on the cover.
They didn't think it would sell.
Yeah. So every time I think about that, I'm like, ugh, the 5 Horsemen.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so sad, but we don't even know the power that we have as a people.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't even know. We spend so much money on food, clothes, cars, music, everything. And if we stopped and kept our money in our pocket,
yes,
they would take notice and they would listen. They would listen, just like with the buses. When Martin Luther King, remember? Those people stopped catching those buses.
Oh, yeah.
When they said they couldn't sit in the front. And they didn't think those black folks would be able to get to those jobs. And those black folks came together and they was giving each other rides. You're talking about Lyft.
Yeah.
You're talking about Uber.
First Lyft.
First
Then Uber.
You know, those people, our people got to work.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to work.
We were forced to be reckoned with.
Right.
We don't need your bus.
Right. We'll get there. And we're going to get everybody there.
Right. And you couldn't tell me that money wasn't missed.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
You know, we don't do things like that anymore.
No.
We don't do things like that anymore.
And when we do it, it's one day.
It's one day.
Or an hour. Or a period. It is never like something that, no, we're making a stance and we want to do this so that they can feel it. That one day ain't doing nothing.
No. It doesn't do anything.
And they know that. They be laughing.
And then we can't come all together to make a decision to do it.
Oh, no.
That whole Gucci thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing my Gucci. I don't care what you do. You don't have to buy it.
Right.
Oh, so it's okay for blackface and Gucci then?
Right.
But you're saying because you're this star or you're this athlete, that doesn't apply to you?
Right.
And you're going to still shop Gucci after they blackface and they selling these things?
Right.
We can't come together. We cannot come together and make a stand and say we're not going to do this. Because we're so busy showing the white man that, hey, I have money.
Right.
I'm acceptable. I'm not that nigga.
I'm up here with you. I'm with you.
We need to get it together as a people.
We do. We honestly really
do. And we
really
need to come together.
Yes. Speaking of that, let's just go on into the next segment.
Today in news.
So today in news. I didn't even want to talk about this last week because everybody was talking about it, but it's just I couldn't. People's like, why you didn't talk about that? No, we really do need to talk about it. So the Amber Geiger case. That's the one that killed the guy who was in his own apartment eating ice cream. Came home from work, had him a bowl of ice cream, was watching TV, and here come Amber supposedly thinking that she was in her own place and thought that somebody was in her place, and she's a police officer, so she had her gun and she shot the guy dead. He's gone. And so now she went to court, and the judge is gave her her sentence. Went down there, gave her a hug, gave her a Bible.
Gave her a Bible.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
And actually told her that the victim forgives her.
And how the hell does she know that?
Unbelievable.
The victim forgives you. How are you saying this about somebody that is not alive?
And it's not your place to say.
At all. You are a judge.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Do you say that to all of the people that come in there that murder people?
Roll the tape. Let's take a look.
Let's see.
Because you are so out of order.
Uh-huh.
You are so out of order.
Right. But she's a girl in blue.
That is
so I don't get why that happened. I really don't get why that even occurred.
I don't know. I don't know. It just bothered me. First of all, that the judge came down.
Yeah.
After she hit that gavel, she should have went back to her chamber.
Yeah. Bye.
That's it.
You a case just like every other case.
My job's done.
Yes.
My job's done.
Yes.
But I think it was the publicity of the case. Mm-hmm. And of course, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm. The judges are not exempt.
They're not exempt from that.
Meek Mills. Okay.
What was the little guy named O.J. Simpson's guy? What was his name?
Oh, K.O. Kalin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that was her 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't go back to the chambers.
Mm-hmm.
That was too ripe.
Yes.
So she stayed out there, and I guess she was consoling her. And she told her that she was going to be all right. And she said, do you think, I guess the guy name was Bethune Jean.
Mm-hmm.
You think he'll forgive me? And she said, oh, yes, he forgives you. And she said, oh, and she told her that, she would be fine and everything. And so then she said that she's going to pray for her. And she said, thank you so much. But I don't even have a Bible. And the judge says, oh, okay, well, I have a Bible. I'll give you one. So she went back to her chambers. Mm-hmm. She went back there, came back with the Bible, and gave it to her. Mm-mm. And when she gave it to her, she said, thank you. And she said, I'll return it in 10 years. She didn't say I'll return it. I'll bring it back in 10 years. And she said, can I have a hug?
Oh,
and the judge hugged her.
I don't get it.
That is so inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
That is so inappropriate.
Right.
I just can't believe. Something else bothers me too that I found out today. The judge said something that was out of line about the witness.
The guy that got
Mr.
shot.
Brown. Mr. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And they caught it on tape. She said it under her breath. But they caught it. And what she said, they said that he wanted to be excused. Was it true that he wanted to be excused from the case?
Oh.
And you know what she said? I'm surprised he showed up.
Really? She said that under her breath?
She said it under her breath, and they caught it. They caught it.
Oh, my God.
It's out there on social media.
Oh, my God.
They caught it. And you know why she is shocked that he showed up? Because she knew he was going to be a dead man.
Yes. Yes.
She knew that Dallas PD did not play, and he was going to be a dead man.
Right.
We need to stop playing games.
Yeah. And it happened.
And it just seems like she didn't even care about her people. That road meant more to her than anything.
Right.
Why do we always have to forgive?
Right.
And why do we always have to be that race that is so docile?
Like that like yes, a master mentality.
Exactly.
Like, oh, okay, yes.
Exactly.
And especially when it comes to stuff like this, you are a judge. You are put into a place where you are here to be the middle person.
Right.
What do they call it?
The neutral.
Neutral. You're supposed to be neutral.
Right.
You're neutral. You
Right.
have no skin in the game.
Not a dog in a fight.
Yes. Why would you? You just showed that you were for the police officers. A police officer that actually killed somebody.
Because she knew what the Dallas PD was capable of doing.
Right.
She wanted her life.
So she needs to make sure. Let me make sure. Y'all see me, right?
Not only that, the bailiff too.
Right.
The bailiff goes over and fixes her hair.
Oh no.
Oh, they all knew what time it was.
Oh yeah.
They all knew.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is unbelievable. But that's the world that we live in today. And see, you know what? When I hear things like this and I read things like this, it just takes me to the days, or just, to the history of when we used to, our people used to try to escape the plantations, and they get on their horses and they had their dogs and they chasing us down. That's what comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
They still doing it. I dare you to open your mouth. I dare you to say we did this. I dare you to be a witness.
Yep. And that's what happened to Brown. They
Not
hunted
only that-
him down.
Not only that, do you remember there was a video and the police was coming in and she was saying, I thought it was my house. I thought
Yeah.
it was my house.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the lady that shot that video,
Where is she at?
she's still around. Okay? But she don't have her business anymore.
Ooh.
She don't have her business anymore. And they did her in too. The woman who took the cell phone footage immediately after what's her name? Geiger. Yeah. After she killed Bethune-Jean, said that she was fired and her credentials were blacklisted in Texas.
Oh.
Okay? So the two people who contradict the narrative of remorse, one is dead and the other was silenced.
Oh my gosh. See?
Dallas PD, don't play.
Yeah. They ain't playing.
We need to, oh my goodness.
That's so sad.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But they're sending a message.
Yeah.
They're sending a message.
Yeah.
It's for us to see on the TV, the newspapers. I mean, all of it. All of it. You're not going to film us.
Right.
Okay? Because what you've seen is not what you've seen. Okay? And it's not going to hold up in court.
Right.
Okay? The second thing is you're not going to testify against us. Period.
Right.
Okay? Because you're going to end up dead. And then the third thing is we're going to frame you up. We're going to frame you.
Right.
Okay? And then we're going to get your daddy and your mama and your offspring. Okay? We're going to do all of that. And then guess what? I'm still going to have a job in retirement.
Right.
Period.
Yeah. While you either dead, hurt, injured, have to move from Dallas, you're going to have to rearrange your whole life.
It doesn't
just
matter.
to get away from it.
It doesn't matter. All those people that were chasing us through the fields, on the plantation owners, all his little buddies who was chasing us, those are the people, their ancestors, that are now the police association.
Yes.
That's our police association in these different states. Okay? We need to do our research and our history. We need to find out when did the association of the police happen?
Yeah.
And how did they come together?
Yeah.
These are their ancestors. These are these people's ancestors.
Right. Right.
Rounding us up and killing us.
Mm-hmm.
They're not here to protect us. They're here to keep us in line.
Right.
You stay over there.
Right. What are you doing over here?
And if you get out of line, we're going to take care of you.
Yep. We're going to run you out of here.
We're going to take care of you.
Right.
All that all that stuff that happened in Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one guy going out and, getting his Skittles in his tea.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That man is walking around today,
Mm-hmm.
and that young man is dead.
Dead. And it's okay.
It's okay.
He go ahead, you live your life. Like, it's funny when you think of, like, say a black person murdered somebody. Those people are still in jail right now. they were out.
Even if they thought that you murdered somebody.
Yes. You in jail.
You in jail.
And you in jail for a long time. I know people that's in jail and been in jail since they was young. They're never getting out.
You know, when I was on vacation, I read a story, and the story was, it happened in Alabama, and a gentleman stole $50 from the bakery.
Oh, God.
He stole $50 from the bakery. He spent 38 years in jail, and he didn't harm anybody.
Oh, my God.
True fact. I was like, are you kidding me?
$50.
$50 he stole out of a bakery. He did 38 years in Alabama.
Fine, and let him live his life.
38 years.
38 years in jail. That's ridiculous. And a murderer can be out right now walking if you're the right color.
Oh, yeah. Or you got the right uniform on.
You have the right uniform on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. Speaking of craziness, we had the juror, this young guy who was in Florida. He overslept. He was on the jury case. Black guy.
Okay.
And when he overslept and he was late. And when he got there, the judge said he was contempt of court and they was going to give him 10 days in jail.
Oh my God.
10 days in jail.
Oh my God.
Now he's caring for his elderly grandparent and he overslept.
He's tired.
He's tired. And the community came out and was like, this guy is this and that. Like,
wonderful. Wonderful.
Them
That's
to
good.
come and say,
good.
no, this
You're
little
not going
guy,
to do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it.
is taking care of his grandfather. He's working. He's doing this. He's
Good
doing
boy.
that. Don't do that. So then the judge came back. Well, before the judge came back, he chastised the guy, saying that, that's irresponsible, that you didn't come in on time, and you are the only black juror. He told him.
Well, whose fault is that?
That is not his fault.
That's
and
not
why
his
are
fault?
you saying he's the only black juror? Why would you, if it
So
was
you
the
gonna-
only white juror, like, why would you say color? Why would you say that?
Yeah. And is that why you're going to throw him in jail? Because you really needed his black ass
Right.
there?
Yeah. Bam. Yes.
Stop.
So they heard that and they wrote all these letters and stuff to the judge, and the judge overturned it because the judge was trying to say, well, it's not going to show as a criminal because the guy has never been in a criminal nothing.
Yeah.
And he was afraid that,
Clean record.
Yeah, he got a clean record. And he was afraid that he was going to have this on his record.
Look at
And
this.
the judge was like, well, it wasn't going to show up on his record. Are you serious?
And you're a liar.
Yes, because he will. He would. If you get fingerprinted, that's going to show up on your record.
Exactly. And you know what? And talking about the guy that was killed, Joshua Brown, they said that he came, the guys came, it was 3, drove 4 hours, and that it was a dope deal gone bad.
Yes.
I got one question. If Joshua Brown was a dope dealer, and they subpoenaed him to come to court, don't you think they would have dug up all that and wouldn't even accepted his testimony?
Yep.
Because they would have said he's a dope dealer.
Yep.
We got proof.
Yep.
We know
They
this.
would have fought that.
I mean, they would have dug up everything on this guy just to discredit him
Yes.
and his testimony.
Yes.
That didn't happen, did it?
Nope. it
Because
wasn't
you
true.
know what? Joshua Brown was not a dope dealer.
Right.
And then they're going to say that they came to buy this marijuana and they had all this marijuana. Okay. So they kill him. Another guy was wounded. The marijuana and the money is still there. Who's going to drive all that way and leave that there?
Right.
Who's going
You
to do
coming
that,
all the way
Margo?
from Louisiana to Dallas, Texas. You mean to tell me between Louisiana and Dallas, Texas, it ain't no drug dealers in between there? Why are you no drug?
No dispensary?
No dispensary. No
Did you
nothing.
put a rock?
Yes, they ready to come get this particular guy. This particular guy. Come on.
You know what? You know what? They should have spent more time on that story.
Yes.
They should have spent more time. If you're going to tell me a lie, you work on it.
Yep.
You work on it before you bring
all
it to
them
me.
holes in your cheese, your Swiss cheese.
Come on.
You need
work
to
on it. Work
before
on that.
you put that on black and white.
You know, put some more effort in that
yes.
lie.
Yes.
Put some more effort in that lie. That was so far-fetched.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was so far-fetched. I'm just like, and they always push these black people up to the mic to tell it.
Yep. Yep.
So what? That's supposed to be making us feel good?
Yep.
Because you got a token black up here
right.
at the mic talking about what you guys did and about the case?
Yep. No, we already know they got they're the hand puppet. Like
exactly.
You say with this, don't say no more, don't answer no questions. We're gonna bring in our lawyer to talk. If any questions come up, you just be the face. Be the face.
How could they go home and sleep at night and look at their families?
I couldn't.
How could they?
I couldn't. I would be like, you know what? I just have to lose my job because I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do it. Nope. Ain't gonna be able to do it. And then you said the guy got shot in the mouth.
In the mouth?
In the mouth.
They shot him in the mouth. What does that mean? You talk too much.
Talking too
That
much.
That is a sign that they are sending to us as a people.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Stop talking.
Why would a drug dealer come to you and then you end up getting shot? They shot him twice. They shot him in the mouth and someplace else on the body.
Right.
In the chest, I believe. Why would they shoot you in the mouth?
Why would they shoot you anyway? You had the drugs, obviously, because they said the drugs were still there.
They said.
Why would they shoot? What happened? He had the drugs. What's his name? Joshua?
Joshua Brown.
Joshua Brown was supposed to meet them with the drugs and everything else. So the drugs was there, and the guys were there to make the exchange. Why didn't that happen?
And you want to hear something else? Joshua Brown came to California. Joshua Brown came to California. They hunted him down and said, "You coming back? We're going to subpoena you."
See.
He was trying to run. He said, "I'm not doing this."
Right.
Okay, if he was a big dope dealer, would he have ran to California?
No.
If he had a lucrative business in Dallas,
Right.
he would have stayed right in Dallas.
Right in Dallas. He got people coming all the way from Louisiana for his drugs. He got the good stuff.
So it's like he comes to California. They said, "No, you have to. You're going to get subpoenaed. You have to come. You have to come." Mm-hmm. So he goes back. That young man came here. Mm-hmm. He had to go back. And then he gets shot.
Yeah. They want you to bring your ass back so we can give you what you get.
Mm-hmm. You're going to come up here and you're going to say what you need to say. And then as soon as you walk out this courtroom and you get comfortable, before you head out, we're going to put surveillance on you. We're going to find out this and we're going to have you killed. And that's exactly what they did. And that's that thing that I talked to you today about. It's really sad. But, I mean, people, we need to wake up soon.
Yes.
I mean, and it's sad, but we need to wake up.
We do. We really do. It's just a very sad case.
It is a very sad
Oh,
case.
yes. So it says, she had this this little thing right here. It says, they will pay one of us to kill one of us just to say it was one of us. Malcolm X. Let me say that again. They will pay one of us to kill one of us just to say it was one of us. That was by Malcolm X.
Exactly.
And
and how long has he been dead? And it still rings true today. It still rings true today.
Yep. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened in this case right here. They don't pay him off. One of those people, one of the guys that they shoved up there to say it was 3 guys. One is in the hospital. One is still at large or whatever. They gonna end up dead. Somebody gonna end up dead in the jail. Cause somebody gonna want to be talking and be like, no, they made me say da 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 da, and now I'm gonna be hanging somewhere in the jail saying he suicide, he killed himself.
Exactly.
And then the other one ain't gonna talk because he don't want to be killed.
He don't want to be killed, but they're not gonna trust that they're gonna end up getting him killed too, because they're gonna think that one day he's gonna end up talking. Yep, they're both gonna be dead.
Woo!
Interesting stuff.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Stuff.
So that is the news. The news was hot.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It was hot this week. So just a little bit on the Let's Talk Comedy segment. I haven't got my music for that yet. I need to work on that. But as you guys know, I am a comedian. I'm trying to really break into a career comedy, and it is very tough. You see a lot of comics right now that have been in the business for like 10, 15, 20, 30 years. They started from when they were very young.
Margo, when did you start?
I started 7 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have 15, 20, 30 years.
But that's okay. You got 7.
I have 7 years.
That's right.
So I want to figure out a way, because back in the day when like the Martin Lawrences, Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, rest in peace. When those comedians were coming up, even Monique, all those
D.L.
Hughley, and Wanda White, who will be my headliner. Hey. When they were coming up, it was like a serious hustle. Like you had to be in the comic, like the comedy stores, in the places for people to see you. Okay. But now, in this day and age, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got social media. Yes. Where we have social media comedians, we have Instagram comedians, you have social media comedians.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I believe me, I'm not knocking the hustle of that, because that is what it is now. It's not being in the clubs and hoping that somebody can see you. Now, technology is so advanced that somebody can see you on Facebook, on YouTube, or whatever. Right. So now I'm at the point where, because at first I'm like, okay, I have to do it like they did it back in the day. You know, I need to be up in these clubs. I need to make sure that, you know, I'm being seen. But I'm not. You know, I'm not being seen. Who's going to see me? And not saying that nobody will see you in the club. But I'm just like, I have
But your shows are packed. They see you. Not us. You don't mean us.
Yeah. Audience. Yes. I mean, like, an industry person.
Okay.
Be like,
okay.
Okay, you know what? I think I see her playing this part as X, Y, and Z. Or I see her doing an hour special on Netflix.
Gotcha. Okay.
Looking for those type of people.
Okay.
So with technology today, they just go on social media. They can sit in their office all day and pull up Instagram comedians and be like, oh, shoot, that person's funny. They this, they that, or whatever. Right. So now I'm trying to figure out how I have to carve my lane. My lane is not how it was done back then. Now that we have technology, I need to utilize that technology to put myself out there. You know, I do, I used to have a YouTube page. I took that down. But I'm about to create a new YouTube page. Just so that I can start showcasing skits and different things that I want to do. I'm going to be working on my one-woman show. Which I have 1 hour full show. I'm going to have it recorded so that I can use that to shop around to a Netflix and Amazon and all the other stuff. Next year. I'm working on it. But next year.
Okay, that's on the to-do list.
Yes. Okay. And so it's just like, I'm just trying to figure out my lane. And what I'm learning is that, I don't know if this is with like just in the industry as a whole, but people are not sharing information. They don't share. You can ask. Now, I've been blessed. Let me say this first. I have been blessed to have friends in comedy.
Yes, you do.
That whatever you need, call me. Let me know. I'm here for you. When we embarked on producing shows, we called our comedy friends, family. It was like, okay, this is what we want to do. What do we do? Because you produce shows and you do this and do. And I have friends that was just like, here, information. I have friends that was like, here, there's a little information. And then you have people that just won't tell you anything. And I'm the type of person, if I know, I'm going to tell you. Because if it wasn't, I like to share my information.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. Share it. Who cares?
Who cares?
I'm not...
Somebody had to share it with you.
Yes. So now you hold it all in, and you like, when somebody asks you, you like, oh, I don't know, or
insecurities.
I'm not sure. Bam. I'm not sure. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know, whatever. No hard feelings. That's fine.
It's the stage is big enough for all of us.
It is. And if you open up, this is the thing.
And if you're serious about your craft, and you know your craft, okay, you don't have anything to worry about.
Nope, not at all. Because you good.
You good.
And that's how I feel. And you doing you, that's you. You a unique person. I'm a unique person. Whatever I bring is different from what you bring.
Absolutely.
If they're looking for what I bring, then okay, I get the job. If they're looking for what you have to bring, then you get the job. And I'm like, boom, boom, dap. Good, congratulations. I'm happy for you.
That's right.
But that's just not how it is in the industry. It's just like, I'm just gonna hold all the information till I make it, and then
I may
make it. I
may throw you some crumbs. Every once in a while.
But see, this is what I like about. I was not a Tiffany Haddish fan.
Okay.
I didn't really know Tiffany Haddish before she came up, but Tiffany Haddish has been around for a long time, since she was a little girl growing up.
Wow. Okay.
And we watched what was it? Oh, what's that guy's name? He does a Netflix show, David Letterman.
Okay.
And she did David Letterman's Netflix show.
Okay.
Where it's called
where they sit and they talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Like my next guest is, or something like that.
Yes.
She did his show, and that made me have a lot of respect for Tiffany Haddish.
Newfound respect.
Yes. They showed clips of her where she was a teenager.
Really?
And she was doing the comedy over here at the Laugh Factory. They have like a summer program or whatever. She was young, and she's been doing it ever since.
Wow.
And she talks about the foster care. I think that's where it sit for me. When I've known of Tiffany Haddish doing her comedy sets, most of it was talking about her being in foster care. And I was like, okay, enough already with the foster care.
Okay.
But that's her life, and that's her experience, and that's her situation, and that's her story.
That's right.
So I can't be, I can't knock her for that. No. That's what she knows, and that was her set. That's what she got what she used her experience. So I have a new respect for her, and she has a Netflix special called They're Ready, where she reached back down and pulled up.
That was a good show.
That was a very good show.
That was a great show.
Yes.
Was that was on Netflix?
That's on Netflix.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
and they were good.
They were really, really good.
She came back and got those.
She came back and she got them.
She sure did. That was beautiful. That is what you're supposed to do. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yes. Reach back.
Sisterhood.
Yes. Because one thing we got it against us because we. First of all, female. Second of all, we're black females, comedians. You don't see, when you go to a comedy show, you see mostly men and maybe one female or no female.
Right.
So we are a very rare breed.
Okay.
So if someone who has made it can come back and be like, ladies, let's go.
The party bus is here.
The party bus is here. Hop on. I got the drinks. Let's do it, because she hand selected them because she said as she was coming up, she noticed these individual comedians. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names, but she noticed the individual comedians, and she's like, you know what? When I make it, I'm going to bring them back up. And she did. And I really appreciate that about her. And that made me have a bigger respect, even after watching, because that was the Netflix thing was first, and then that had came, and I was like, whoa, okay. All right, Tiffany, I see you.
Oh, that was wonderful.
See you. And I love that. So that's what I want to do. Okay. I have to carve my lane. I have to figure out what I got to do, who I need to reach out to. Might reach out to you, Tiffany Haddish. But who I need to reach out to and see who can help me.
That's
because
right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm 47 years old. Like I don't know. Like I don't know where to go. I don't know how to start. I mean, I'm on stage. I do what I have, but I'm just talking about like to make it a career.
Right.
To do what I need to do.
But don't. It's okay though, and you know what? You can't do it all, and don't beat yourself up about it.
Yes,
because you have a regular 9 to 5.
I do.
You know what I mean? You have a regular 9 to 5,
and it's stressful.
And you're a comedian, and you have shows. You know, and then you have a podcast. Really, Margot?
Right? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're busy.
Super busy. So I need to figure out.
You have a lot of hats.
Figure out how I carve my lane without stressing myself out with everything. Without everything else.
Please don't stress yourself.
No.
Don't stress yourself. But don't beat yourself up either.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do well. with your comedy and your shows that you put on for other comics to come in.
Yes.
Okay. Then the podcast, you have a podcast, and then you have your 9 to 5. Okay, you come in, you do your podcast weekly. You just finished 2 shows, back to back. Okay. You having your shows right down here in downtown Long Beach in a beautiful spot. A beautiful spot. Your friends are looking out for you.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And you bring some pretty good crowds. You know what I mean?
We've been blessed.
You've been blessed. You've been blessed. Don't beat yourself up. It's going to come.
Yes.
But you know what you want to do and you know how you want to change it. So you're going to just have to go back like you did last week about your show. Pray about it. Put it in writing what you want.
Yes.
Put it up on your vision board. It's gonna come.
Yes.
It's gonna come because you are a people person. You meet people. You talk to people. You don't know who might be out there in that audience one day. You don't know who may say, "Who is that?"
Right.
Or somebody say, "Oh, they saw you," or I'm gonna go to the show. I don't have anything to do. You don't know what may happen.
Yeah.
But put it in writing exactly what you want.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Put it on your vision board. Think about it. Don't beat yourself up, though. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And that's the thing right there.
You're good at what you do.
You hit the nail on the head when you say, don't beat yourself up about it.
Please don't.
Because I'm like, I have anxiety today. Just thinking of because I'm sitting here writing the Let's Talk Comedy and I'm writing all of this down and I got anxiety because I'm like, I want to be somewhere and I'm not there. But like you said, don't beat yourself up. It's coming. Write it down. Put it on a vision board. Let go and let God.
That's it.
Do what I need to do and let it go.
Let him worry about it. There's no sense in both of you guys worrying about it. Let him worry about it.
Yes. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting the intention out there that this is what I'm going to be working on over the next whatever. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to let God. And then we'll be talking about something soon.
Absolutely. And that's the way to look at it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Talking about something soon.
Last year, did you know you was going to be at the Federal Bar? See what I mean?
Not at all. Yes.
You had no clue you were going to be down there.
Yes.
With your own show, bringing in other comics.
Right. Yes.
You didn't know that.
Yep. So
you don't know where you're going to be next year.
Just do what I got to do. Write it down. And that's my thing. I do need to write it down because I have a lot of thoughts up here. So is my partner. We come up with a lot of ideas, but we never put pen to paper. I won't say never, but for the most part, all of our ideas is just us talking. Let's see, okay, whatever. But we need to put pen to paper.
Absolutely.
And then give it to him and let it go.
Exactly.
Let it go. Speaking of him, I was watching, he's not him. I was watching Dion Cole, who's a comedian. You know Dion Cole? He's a black guy. He's been around for a long time. If you see him, you'll know who he is.
Oh, okay.
He has a Netflix. He has our Netflix
Oh,
special.
yes, he's a cutie pie.
Very cute.
Now, is he the one that's on Blackish?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
That's
Excellent
him.
gentleman. Yes.
Very nice. He has a 1 hour Netflix special. We watched it last night.
Look at Netflix.
Hilarious! The whole hour. The whole
I'm
hour.
going to watch him tonight then. Was he funny?
He was funny the whole hour. I sat there and I watched it. He was funny. So he was saying, make a reference to God. Like, let him do it. Won't he do it? He said, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
And we know how we say, yes, he will. Yes, he will. So it was a white guy sitting in the front. And then he said, do you know who he is?
No. He said that.
He did. And because the guy was just sitting right in the front looking up at him. He said, do you know who he is? And then he said, no. He said, oh, no. You don't know who he is? You don't know. He said, let me help you. He is God.
Right.
Won't he? When you hear some black people say, won't he do it? He said, then he made up his own. He said, won't he will. He's like, yes, he will.
I'm going to have to watch that tonight.
He was so funny. So I'm gonna let he do it. I'm gonna let him do it.
Let him do it.
I'm gonna let him do it.
Let him do it.
All right, y'all. We are moving on to the next segment, Bullshit and Beauty. Okay, so covered our bullshit.
Yes, we did.
I think we covered it in the news of having to apologize and you know, accepting forgiveness. Like, we forgive you, we apologize, we're sorry. So that's just some bullshit.
It's total bullshit. Total bullshit. We're not forgiving anybody anymore. You do something to me, I'm coming after you.
Mm-hmm.
You do something to my family, my friends, I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, I forgive you. I don't want you to say you forgave me.
Right.
I don't want any of that.
No.
I meant what I did.
Yeah.
And I did it for a reason.
Yes.
That's it.
And it's justified.
And
you don't have to forgive me.
You don't have to forgive me. I'm not going to forgive you if you hurt my children, if you hurt my friends or my family. I'm not going to forgive you. Don't ever expect me to say, I forgive you. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Period. It's not going to happen. They always bank on that. And we're always saying, I forgive them. I forgive. I'm not going to do it.
No.
And we need to stop doing it. That's why they keep doing us the way they do us. We need to stop it. We're the only race that gets in front of a TV camera and say, I forgive them.
Yep.
I forgive them. Your whole family's laying out there in that darn street. I forgive that drunk driver.
Yep. Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
I don't forgive you.
I'm tired. No, I'm not forgiving you.
No.
I'm not forgiving you. It's total bullshit. Let's stop it.
Because they don't have to. So if something happens to them and their family, do they forgive us?
No. Are
We're
you kidding
condemned
me?
for life.
Hang him. Hang him.
Condemned for life.
Hanging.
Yes.
Put him in jail.
Under
Throw
the
away
jail.
the key.
Yeah.
No bail.
Yep. Nope.
He deserves everything. I don't care that he didn't have a father in his home. I don't care about anything like that. He needs to rot in jail.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. So no. Bullshit.
Total bullshit.
So the beauty of the week is Miss Rihanna.
The queen.
The queen herself says hell no to the Super Bowl halftime show.
It's not gonna happen, Jay-Z.
Nope, ain't gonna be able to do it. Don't do it. Ain't gonna do it. Don't ask me. Don't think about it. Don't send me no email.
You know what she said on her song?
What she say?
Fuck your white horse and carriage.
I'm
I'm good. I'm good.
with my billionaire babe. But she got her millions on her own. Okay.
Respect is just a minimum.
Oh yes. There you go.
Lauryn
right there.
Hill.
Yep. Up.
Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
Yes.
You got your money, Jay-Z. Leave me alone.
Yep. And I got mine. I didn't get it like that.
I didn't get it like
I'm
that.
good.
I'm not selling out.
Yes. And she said she's down with Colin Kaepernick. She's not going to cross no lines and do whatever. Nope. Ain't gonna be able to do it.
To the real queen.
Yep.
To the real queen.
Yep.
Fenty, baby.
Yep.
Fenty, baby.
Yep. She's doing her thing.
Makeup.
Yes. What was that magazine she
Lingerie.
on?
Vogue, baby.
Oh yes. You gotta get your Vogue.
I'm going to get that ball. I'm going to get that ball. I don't care. Okay? Rihanna, you're a queen, boo.
Yep.
You're a straight
And
queen.
you just showed right there when you said nope.
No.
I'm good.
Can't do it.
I'm good.
Thank you for asking.
Okay. What's that song? Thank you, next.
It's not going to happen, boo.
No, I'm doing things over here.
Go talk to your wife.
I got things to do. Oh my gosh, this has been a really great show. I am so happy that you are here, Mary.
I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you have brought a light to my show.
Aww.
I hope you know that.
Aww.
And my listeners out there, I know you're going to feel the same way, so let me know. Because see how much more conversation that happened? It's not just me sitting here and laughing for myself.
You know, Margo, we do this all the time.
We do.
We do this all
We really
the time.
do. We get our coffee in the morning, and we chit and then we chat. Okay, we get it together right before we work very hard.
Yes, we do.
That we do. So let me see here. I have a little bit of announcements.
Announcements.
announcements. So we have a show. We have another show. Hey Y'all Comedy Club is going up again on Friday, October 25th at the Long Beach Federal Underground, 102 Pine here in Long Beach, where I will be hosting. We have 4 hilarious comics ready to hit the stage, and our headliner is none other than the very talented Edwanda White. She is awesome. You do not want to miss this show. Google her, Edwanda White, and then you'll see why you don't want to miss the show. She's hella funny, okay? Then I will be performing with the Rebels of Comedy on Wednesday, October 16th at the Hollywood Federal Bar at 7:30. And then on October 26th in the You Damn Right comedy show at the Ha Ha.
Wow.
The Ha Ha Comedy Club in Hollywood. If you want more information, you can go to my Instagram or my Facebook, which is Miss M.E. Comedy for both. So M.S.M.E. Comedy. And there'll be more information there. So now that I have Mary here, next week we will be introducing a new segment called Ask M&M. I need a sound for that. It's the office edition because we are both human resource professionals. We listen to issues and problems and complaints and situations all day long.
All day.
So we are experts in that field. We've been doing it for a long time. So we are asking you guys to send us your work-related issues, any comments, anything you need help with. We're here to help you guys. You can send the comments to justbeingme, Margot Evans, @gmail.com. And then if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I'll be asking that question as well. And then you can just either comment in the comment section or you can DM me, and whatever it is, we'll definitely change your name to what is it? To save the innocent, or what is,
protect your
protect the innocent. Mm-hmm. We want to protect you, so we will change your name so that we don't know who you are. We won't say where you work and all that good stuff.
We will protect your identity.
We will protect your identity. There it is. Mm-hmm. And we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. So we will read whatever emails, comments we get next week in our new segment called Ask Eminem. So, you have any final words or thoughts, Mary?
I just want to say thank you, Margot, for asking me to sit in with you this evening. I learned a lot.
Yay!
And I did enjoy it. And I'm just thankful that you even looked at me to come and do this. This is something I would never have paid myself to do. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you for thinking of me and asking me to come over. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I am so happy that you say yes. You said you was nervous, but you actually
very
did,
nervous. Still
awesome.
nervous.
She said still nervous.
Still
Do y'all believe that she is still nervous? Did y'all just hear our whole hour of talk? We just went in, y'all. We went in. That I don't know what nervous. I don't know who she talking about, but it wasn't her.
See, because we're so used to talking all the time, but it's like, every once in a while my nerves would come up.
No, but you handled it very well.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Coming on as my co-host.
No problem. Anytime.
Oh, gosh. So we have reached the end of episode 22, y'all. This is episode 22 of the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. Thank you for listening and supporting me, Margot Evans. I am still living, still loving, and always laughing. Until next time, my friends. Peace.
Good night.